in junior achievement really are precious jewels of the future.
Number one, to be successful in business, you don't have to be a genius, but you sure need a lot of common sense. Number two, you gotta outwork the other fella.
For our final induction, ladies and gentlemen, 1997 Washington Business Hall of Fame laureate, Mr. Steve Harlan and Jaleel Marlowe.
Our final honoree has broken every glass ceiling, and even that is tough for the head of the second largest women-owned construction company in the nation. Linda Rabbitt is chairman and CEO of Ryan Construction Company and is a true leader and role model for women in business. To introduce her, please welcome Mr. Steve Harlan.
Thank you. Well done. Well done. Good evening, and thank you all for being here. Many of us know Linda Rabbitt and how richly she deserves the honor that she's going to receive here this evening. We know about her success in business as the founder and CEO of Rand Construction. We know about her many accomplishments, including becoming the first female board member of two public companies, Watson Wyatt Worldwide and Brookfield Properties. We know Linda as a community leader. She's a former chair of the Greater Washington Board of Trade, former president of Washington Women's Forum, former president of both the Washington Building Congress and the Commercial Real Estate Women of Washington. She's also recognized for long-standing leadership service to George Washington University, the Economic Club of Washington, Federal City Council, and Leadership Washington. And tonight I'm pleased to tell you that Linda has just been named to the board of directors of the Federal Reserve Bank of Richmond. She'll do a great job there, and we need it. You might think that there's not much more to know about business owner and community leader Linda Rabbitt, but there is. Did you know that after graduating from George Washington University, Linda's first career was an English and American history teacher in Fairfax County? Did you know that in 1981, Linda was a single mom with two small children, 2 college degrees, and she took a job at Pete Marwick? She impressed everyone there so much with her amazing inner strength and her incredible way of seeing the world as a series of possibilities. Did you know that in 1985, Linda started a company in the construction industry, unheard of for a woman in those days? 1989, she reorganized to form Rand Construction, and what a success it has been. Not only the growth from zero revenue and 0 employees to over $200 million in revenue a year and 120 employees. But what really is important about Rand is that Rand has won over 100 awards from its peers for the highest quality construction projects in this region. 100 awards. Quality is the hallmark of Rand. How does this woman, who still bakes 50 dozen holiday cookies each year at Thanksgiving, who together with her terrific husband John has raised 2 wonderful daughters, who contributes and serves so much for our community, how does she do it? Well, my take is this. She has an insightful ability to really understand people. She has the courage and willingness to take risks. She has dogged determination, and she has set clear, sharp focus on her goals and keeps that focus. Linda, as you know, a good leader inspires people to have confidence in that leader. But a great leader inspires people to have confidence in themselves. Linda, you are a great leader. Before asking her up here and showing the video, I'd like to congratulate Junior Achievement and Washingtonian and the Greater Washington Board of Trade. You certainly have shown outstanding judgment in selecting this remarkable woman for this award. Thank you, and now please enjoy the short video on the life of our dear friend, Linda Rabbitt. Thank you.
Well, I grew up in Michigan around the automotive industry. My father was an executive with Chrysler Corporation. My fondest childhood memories are walking job sites with him. I was 16 when my parents told me I needed to go to work, and for $1.25 an hour, I worked in an engineering company reviewing timesheets. I went to college in the 60s at the University of Michigan, and it was a very interesting time in our history. People were trying to change the world, and I caught that wave. When I look back on my career, I realize how many people helped me along the way. And I realize that you just can't be successful single-handedly. You need collaboration, you need helpmates, you need mentors and friends. Fortunate for me, my husband has been incredibly supportive of my desire to be successful, and my daughters have as well. Junior Achievement teaches self-respect. That's so important if you want to be successful. It teaches collaboration, another very important part of becoming a success. I really love bringing really smart people together, listening to all of their ideas in the service of finding the very best in a situation or in each individual person. That's a perfect idea. All right, let's move to this page now. It's so important in one's business life to be connected to the community. I did it through the Board of Trade. I loved my years with the Board of Trade, including being chair. I loved CREW, Commercial Real Estate Woman, the International Women's Forum. As my dear friend Lyles Carr always says, while you're doing well, you need to do good. And it is really important that as we achieve in this community, that we really help those who have not been able to achieve. I measure success in life as living a life well spent. That means being a good citizen, being a good mom, being a good wife, and being a great entrepreneur.
Linda, will you join us, please?
Thank you, Steve, so much for that really wonderful introduction, and thank all of you for still being here. I want to thank Junior Achievement, Washingtonian Magazine, and the Greater Washington Board of Trade, an organization that's so close to my heart, for this wonderful tribute. It's indeed an honor to be recognized by you alongside of 4 incredible Washingtonians. I've attended this dinner for many years, and I always leave with 2 thoughts. Washington is a great place to do business. And thank goodness we have so many role models in this community, wise men and women who encourage and challenge each of us to reach for